Before I go on and on about the fact that this is another coupe SUV, can we just take a second to talk about the aesthetics of this car? In this spec, this has got to be one of the meanest and most hardcore looking GLCs outside of the AMG range. This is the kind of car that someone takes you to meet your maker with. If you owe me money, I'm gonna bring you here. This is the facelifted GLC, so if you look up front, you'll notice brand new headlights, an updated grille, and an overall appearance that says, "Get out of my way." Of course, you still get the standard GLC, but this is the coupe, and in my opinion, this is the one you want. The rear of this car looks powerful, it looks butch, it has the presence of a pit bull that's ready to attack. Like the front end of this car, the rear tail lights have also been changed with the inclusion of this LED signature, which really makes the vehicle look bigger than what it really is. Thankfully, the changes to the facelifted GLC aren't just cosmetic. Sitting inside here, you'll notice that Mercedes-Benz has updated their infotainment system to the latest MBUX platform, which is miles apart from the previous one. Oh, and there's a new steering wheel. However, what I would have liked to have seen is a full digital cluster, as you do get that with the competition. One small issue we've had with many Mercedes products, unfortunately, is the fit and finish. This is an expensive vehicle, so you don't really want to hear this or feel this in a vehicle with this price tag. Once the person who owes you money has paid off their debts, you might be a bit disappointed because the boot isn't as big as you think it would be, and that might be a bit of a problem. Total boot capacity registers at 500 litres. That's about 50 litres off the regular GLC SUV. And remember, that's because of the sloped roofline. Anyways, after a bit of a struggle, that minor inconvenience was taken care of, and I thought it was best to head out to the natural stomping ground of the GLC. This is where the facelifted GLC belongs, on the catwalks of Santon City, where vehicles like this are very popular. But don't worry, people still can't see us because this car comes equipped with the optional night package, which gives you chrome accents and, of course, tinted windows. We live in a very confusing time when it comes to car badges and the engines they've got. For instance, this is a GLC 300D, so naturally you would think that this car has got a 3-litre diesel engine, but it does not. It's got a 2-litre diesel, but it still produces 190 kilowatts and 370 newton meters of torque, all mated to a 9-speed automatic gearbox. One thing that I have to point out, the claimed 0 to 100 time of this car is 6.2 seconds, which I simply cannot believe. Those are times that surpass the likes of a Golf GTI, and to me, a car of this size is not going to achieve that time. One of the most noteworthy things to mention in this car is the ride quality. Myself and the producer of the show were racking our brain trying to find out if this car's got air suspension or not, and it turns out it doesn't, which is very surprising because this car rides beautifully on the road. Once you take into account the fact that this car is running 20-inch wheels in the front and 22-inch in the rear, it even becomes more surprising because this car, in theory, should be quite a harsh ride. Now, many SUV buyers opt for diesel engines because of their better fuel economy. I am currently averaging 11.5 litres per 100 kilometers, which is more than the claim figure of 8.1 litres. But considering the fact that we've been driving in the city, it's actually not that bad. This GLC 300 is fitted with the AMG line and the 40,000 Rand sport suspension. How does that translate onto the road? Well, the car is dynamic, it's sure-footed, and it wants to turn corners, which is a very good thing. So we've had quite a busy day in the facelifted GLC. We've collected debts and we've driven through Sandton City, and throughout all that, the GLC has proved to be a perfect companion. The small revisions Mercedes has made to this vehicle surely make it more competitive within the segment it operates within.